Now, if you'll give me your undivided attention, you too can learn to relax whenever you desire. So pretend that you are a rag doll. You are already on the way. You will hear and know everything that is said and done. The state that you're going to go into is the state that you've been going into every night and every morning since you were born. When you are ready to go to sleep but are not asleep. When you're ready to awaken but are not awake. And you hear and know everything that's going on. That is the state that you'll go into. So it's nothing new for you. In this state, you're highly suggestible, and this is when I'll give you all the positive suggestions that you want. So pretend that you are a rag doll, and we will begin. Close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. Now I'd like you to take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Now take a second deep and comfortable breath and let that out too very slowly. Now I'd like you to take a third and very comfortable breath, filling up your upper and lower lungs, and hold it. Now let that out very slowly, and already you can feel your body starting to relax. Now let that wonderful, comfortable feeling of relaxation flow all the way down to your feet. Feel your feet becoming very comfortable and very relaxed. If you don't feel that right away in your feet, don't worry about it. But it will soon catch up with you. Now let that wonderful feeling of relaxation flow up into your ankles. And from your ankles up all the large and small muscles of your legs to your knees. From your knees up, all the large and small muscles of your thighs. Into your hips. From your hips into your stomach. And with each and every breath you exhale, you can feel your body relax much more. Now let that wonderful feeling of relaxation flow up all the muscles of your back. Just let all the large and small muscles of your back relax, flowing up into your shoulders. Over your shoulders and down into your chest. Now let that relaxation flow down the muscles of your arms to your elbows. To your wrists, into your hands, all the way down to the very tips of your fingers. And with every breath that you exhale, you can feel your body just going deeper and deeper. Into this wonderful, comfortable, relaxed state. Now let that relaxation flow up all the large and small muscles of your neck. Just feel all those large and small muscles of your neck relax. Flowing right up into your head, over your head, and down into to your brow. All the muscles around the eyes relax. All the muscles of the eyes relax. All the muscles of the chin relax. Now, if your teeth are clenched, just unclench your teeth and your body will relax much more. Now, as I count from 1 down to 3, with each count, your body will go deeper and deeper into this wonderful relaxed state. So 1, deeper and deeper. 2, deeper and deeper relaxed. 3, very deep, very comfortable and very relaxed. Now any sounds that you may hear will guide you deeper. Following my suggestions will also guide you deeper. And the sound of my voice will guide you even deeper into this wonderful, relaxed state. Now again I'll count, but this time from 1 down to 5. And this time you'll let the muscles in your body double the relaxation they now have. 1. Your relaxation is starting to double. 2. Relaxation is doubling more and more. 3. Very comfortable and very relaxed. 4. Your relaxation has almost doubled. 5. Relaxation has now doubled throughout your whole body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, all the muscles of your body have relaxed and doubled their relaxation. With just pleasant, contented thoughts going through your mind, and wonderful feelings going through your body. Now again, I'm going to count down from 1 down to 5. And this time you will let the muscles in your body triple their relaxation. So 1. Your relaxation is starting to triple. 2. Your relaxation is tripling more and more. 3. Very comfortable and very relaxed. 4. Your relaxation has almost tripled. 5. Relaxation has now tripled throughout your entire body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, all the muscles in your body have relaxed. Doubled their relaxation and tripled their relaxation. Your whole body feels so good, so comfortable and so relaxed. All your muscles are completely loose and limp. All your body organs are functioning perfectly. All your glands are functioning perfectly. All your body tissues are rejuvenating in this wonderful, comfortable, relaxed state. You will find that your arms and legs are very heavy, very comfortable, very relaxed. They are so heavy, so comfortable, and so relaxed that if I should ask you to lift a leg or an arm, you would find that they were so heavy, so relaxed, that you would not feel like lifting a leg or an arm. They feel so much better just resting right where they are. I would like you to try to lift your right leg. All right, stop trying and let it relax. It feels so much better to let it relax just where it is. Now you find that your arms are just as heavy, just as comfortable, just as relaxed as your legs. When I ask you to lift your arm, you won't feel like lifting your arm because it feels so good where it is. Now I'd like you to try to lift your left arm. All right, stop trying and let it relax. You find that your left arm is so heavy, so comfortable, so relaxed that you did not feel like lifting it. You find that your right arm is just as heavy, just as comfortable, just as relaxed. You don't feel like lifting it. But nevertheless, I want you to try. Okay, stop trying. Just let your body relax. And you'll find that your body is so relaxed that you feel so relaxed, so wonderful. So comfortable. That you didn't feel like lifting any part of your body. want to rid yourself of your anxiety, and you know that this relaxed state will help you. So relax and listen. Relax and listen. You're only focusing on my voice. Concentrating only on the sound of my voice. And you're going to listen carefully to what I'm telling you. As each word I speak relaxes you more. Each sound guides you deeper. You're going to remember everything I tell you. And after you emerge from this relaxed hypnotic state, you're going to feel very good. Because you're going to remember everything and use what you hear. Use it for you. Use it to put away your anxiety. And all your anxiety about your anxiety. And you're going to use it every day. You're going to remember what I tell you. Use it every day. Whenever you feel anxious about anything. You're going to remember what I'm telling you now in this relaxed state. And you're going to fully focus on it. Concentrate on it very well. And do exactly what we're talking about. Relax and get rid of your anxiety. Relax and get rid of your anxiety. Whenever you get anxious about anything, you're going to realize that the main reason you're anxious is because you are saying to yourself, telling yourself, I must succeed. I must succeed. I must do this. Or I must not do that. You will clearly see and fully accept that your anxiety mainly comes from your self-statements. It doesn't come from without. It doesn't come from other people. You make yourself anxious by demanding that something must go well or must not exist. It's your demand that makes you anxious. It's almost always you and your self-talk, and therefore you control it and you can change it. You're going to realize I make myself anxious, but I don't have to keep making myself anxious. If I give up my demands, my musts, my shoulds, my ought tos and have tos, if I really accept what is, accept things the way they are, when I can't change them, then I won't be anxious. I can always make myself unanxious and less tense by giving up my musts. By relaxing and wanting and wishing for things but not needing, not insisting, not demanding, not debating about them. You're going to keep telling yourself, I can ask for things, I can wish, but I do not need what I want. I never need what I want. There is nothing I absolutely must have, and there is nothing I must avoid, including my anxiety. I'd like to get rid of this anxiety. I can get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it. But if I tell myself, I must not be anxious. I must not be anxious. I must be unanxious. Then I will be anxious. Depression won't kill me. Anxiety won't kill me. Lack of sex won't kill me. There are lots of unpleasant things in the world that I don't like. But I can stand them. I don't have to get rid of them. If I'm anxious, I'm anxious. Too damn bad. Because I control my emotional destiny. As long as I don't feel that I have to do anything, that I have to succeed at anything. That's what destroys me. The idea that I have to be sexy or I have to succeed or that I have to get rid of my anxiety. In your regular life, after listening to this recording regularly, you're going to think and to keep thinking these things whenever you're anxious. You'll look at what you're doing to make yourself anxious. And you'll give up your demands and your musts. You'll dispute your ideas that I must do well. I must get people to like me. They must not criticize me. It's terrible when they criticize me. You'll keep asking yourself, why must I do well? Why do I have to be a great partner? It would be nice if people liked me, but they don't have to. I do not need their approval. If they criticize me, if they blame me, or they think I'm too sexy or not sexy enough, too damn bad. I do not need their approval. I'd like it, but I don't need it. I'd also like to be unanxious. But there's no reason why I must be. There's no reason at all why I must be. It's just preferable. None of these things that I fail at are going to kill me. And when I die, as I eventually will, so I die. Death is not horrible. It's a state of no feeling. It's exactly the same state as I was before I was conceived. I won't feel anything, so I certainly need not be afraid of that. And even if I get very anxious and go crazy, that too isn't terrible. If I tell myself, I must not go crazy, I must not go crazy, then I'll make myself crazy. But even if I'm crazy, so I'm crazy. I can live with it, even if I'm in a mental hospital. I can live with it and not depress myself about it. Nothing is terrible. Even when people don't like me, even when I'm acting stupidly, even when I'm very anxious, nothing is terrible. I can stand it. It's only a pain in the ass. Now, this is what you're going to think in your everyday life, whether you get anxious, whenever you get anxious about anything. You're going to see what you're anxious about. You're going to realize that you're demanding something, saying, it must be so. I must get well. I must not do the wrong thing. I must not be anxious. And you're going to stop and say, you know, I don't need that nonsense. If these things happen, they happen. It's not the end of the world. I'd like to be unanxious. I'd like to get along with people. I'd like to have good sex. But if I don't, I don't. Tough. It's not the end of everything. I can always be a happy human in spite of failures and hassles. If I don't demand, if I don't insist, if I don't say, I must. Musts are crazy. My demands, my desires are all right. But again, I don't need what I want. Now this is what you're going to keep working at in your everyday life. You're going to keep using your head. Your thinking ability. To focus. to concentrate on ridding yourself of your anxiety, just as you're listening and concentrating right now. Your concentration will get better and better. You're going to be more and more in control of your thoughts and your feelings. You'll keep realizing that you create your anxiety. You make yourself upset. And you don't have to. You never have to keep doing so. You can give your anxiety up. You can change. You can always relax and focus and relax and be in control and not take anyone, not take anything too seriously. This is what you're going to remember and work out when you get out of this relaxed state. This idea is what you're going to take away with you all day, every day. I control me. I don't have to upset myself about anything. If I do upset myself, too bad. I may feel upset for a while, but it won't ruin my life or kill me. And I can be anxious without putting myself down. Without saying, I must not be anxious. At times I will make myself anxious. But I can give up my anxiety so long as I don't demand that I be unanxious. And you're going to get better and better about thinking in this rational way. You'll become more in control of you, never totally in control, because nobody is ever totally unanxious. But you'll make yourself much less anxious and able to live with it when you are anxious. And if you live with it, it will go away. If you live with it, it will go away. Nothing is terrible. Not even anxiety. That's what you're going to realise and to keep thinking about until you really, really believe it. Now you feel nice and free and warm and fully relaxed. In a few minutes, I'm going to emerge you out of this relaxed hypnotic state. You will then have a good rest of your day, and you will feel fine when you come out of this state. Fully refreshed for the short rest that you've had, and you'll remember everything I just said to you and will keep working at using it. And you'll play this recording every day for the next 30 days. You'll listen to it every day until you really believe it and follow it. Eventually, you'll be able to follow its directions and to think your way out of anxiety and out of anxiety about being anxious without a recording. You'll then be able to release yourself from anxiety by yourself. You can always relax and use the anti-anxiety technique you will learn by listening to the recording. You'll be able to control yourself and reduce your anxiety appreciably. And when you do feel anxious, you'll live with the anxiety, accept it, and refuse to panic about it. You can always accept yourself with your anxiety and stop telling yourself, I must not be anxious, I must not be anxious. Just tell yourself, I don't like anxiety, I'll work to give it up. I'll conquer it. I'll conquer myself. Control my own emotional destiny. I can always relax. Make myself feel easy and free and calm and focused, just as I feel now. Get away from cares for a while and then feel unanxious. But I can more elegantly accept myself first with my anxiety. Stop fighting it desperately and stop telling myself it's awful to be anxious. Then I can go back to the original anxiety and get rid of it by refusing to awfulize about failing and vigorously disputing my irrational beliefs. I must do well. I must not be disapproved of. Now you feel good. You feel relaxed, and in a couple of minutes I'm going to count down to 1. When I count down to 1, up to 1, you'll wake and feel quite alive. Have a good rest of your day and experience no bad effects, no headaches, no physical discomfort. Everything is going to be fine and you'll have a good day. You'll remember all this, and as I said, you'll listen to this recording whenever you possibly can, at least once a day, and you'll think and act more and more on its message. You'll be able to control yourself and reduce your anxiety appreciably. And when you do feel anxious, you'll live with the anxiety, accept it. And refuse to panic yourself about it. All right, I'm going to count up to 1. And when I say 1, you'll wake and be fully alive and alert and feel great for the rest of the day. And soon I'm going to emoji, but before I do, just allow yourself to accept the suggestion that every time you go into the trance for beneficial purposes, you find yourself going twice as deeply, twice as quickly into the trance, so that you can obtain maximum benefit from the trance state. Okay, in a moment I'm going to merge you and I'll count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1 and not before, let those eyes open, become fully alert, totally refreshed, feeling wonderful in every way. Okay, at the count of 1, eyes open, fully alert, feeling totally marvellous and fantastic in every way. At the count of 1 and not before, let those eyes open, and when they do, just notice how good you feel. 3. Slowly, easily and gently feel yourself coming back to your full awareness. 2. At the count of 2, you're still relaxed and calm, but feel your eyes under your eyelids. Feel as though they are clearing, as if they were being bathed in a sparkling, cool, clear mountain stream. A wonderful feeling of powerful energy is flowing through your mind and body, and you feel great. At the next count, eyes open, feeling fully alert, totally refreshed, marvellous and fantastic in every way. Get ready now. 1. Eyes open. And just notice how good you feel. Welcome back and have a good stretch.